icLAAo. I can't lose. No reality where I lose. Ever. Today is February 9th, 2026, day 40. Yes, day 40 of the 100 push-up, 100 squat progressive challenge for a year. This is month 2, so we're doing 110 push-ups, 110 squats for this month. And the message for today is only focus on what you can control. The only thing that you can control in this life is your emotions and how you react to things. You can never control what happens outside of yourself, but you can always control how you react. So always focus on what you can control. Let's go.
I could just go through anything hard and just be good. My mindset, right? I'm really disciplined, right? I go to the gym consistently. Even when I wasn't seeing progress, I was still showing consistency, right? I work on my business consistently, right? I go through hardship, I beat it consistently, right? But recently, because I'm in sales as well, recently the sales just like, I just had to let go of my ego because in the field,
25
push-ups. Told no, right? And it would hurt my pride or hurt my ego, or like I would get ignored, right? And I would get emotional like a little girl. And I had realized, as a man, I'm not supposed to be overly emotional or logical. Like I just didn't know what was going on because I'm so used to going through hardship and mental turmoil, and I literally put myself through hard things to build my mindset. So I just genuinely I could understand, and I came to the realization that you must control your ego, and you can't give power to others over yourself, right? Caring what others think about you, moving a certain way because of what others think about you.
25 squats.
Upset or sad because of something someone else did that really and shape helped you get there. So I'm gonna do that as well. And God is telling me to build up my body, build up the vessel, so I'm gonna listen to Him as well. And I know it's really healthy to be in shape, and I want to be the best version of myself possible and inspire others. So I'm going to do this, right? As a man, your word is everything. As soon as you say something, you need to do it. Like I'm about to go to the office right now, but I said I'm going to make this YouTube video today, this morning, after I talk to God. Right? So I talk to God, and it came time to make this video.
50 push-ups.
I just had that gnawing feeling like, no, I don't want to do this. And I won't lie to you, I procrastinated for about 10 to 15 minutes. No, not that long. I don't got that much time. I procrastinated for about, was it really 10 to 15 minutes? It really was. I really procrastinated that long, right? But my time is, when I do daily checklists, I have certain time slots for certain things. Because my day needs to be precise. Right? I look at my day as a fixed limit, right? Now, throughout the day, I set it up for I'm squeezing it all day. That's why when nighttime comes, man, I'm tired and unfulfilled, baby. I lay my head on that bed.
50 squats.
I'm talking about I be so tired, I just go.
Own authority by explaining themselves. They think being understood will make them powerful. In reality, being unreadable is what creates leverage. When people do not know your intentions, they must assume the worst. And that assumption keeps them cautious. Caution is respect in disguise. When you ignore someone who expects access to you, you are not being rude. You are reclaiming your time, your energy, your narrative. You are telling the world, without a single word, that you are not
75 push-up.
You are here to move. And as this realization begins to settle into your bones, you will notice something subtle but transformative. The fewer people you respond to, the more seriously everyone begins to take you. The less you speak, the more weight your words carry. The less you explain, the more authority you project. This is not because you have become cold. It is because you have become centered. You have moved from being reactive to being deliberate, from being available to being selective, from being loud to being inevitable. In the coming moments, we will go deeper into how this principle reshapes every arena of your life, from relationships to negotiations to personal reinvention. But for now, let this truth land quietly inside you. Ignoring people is not avoidance. It is strategic withdrawal. It is the refusal to bleed energy where no return exists. It is the first move of every man who intends to rise above the noise and become something others can no longer touch. Every man eventually learns that not all battles are meant to be fought, but very few learn which ones are meant to be starved. Ignoring
75 score.
it is an active, calculated. If the door remains closed, they begin to question themselves. Did I say something wrong? Did I lose standing? Am I no longer important? All of these questions weaken their position and strengthen yours. This is why emotional self-control is the foundation of all power. If someone can make you react, they can make you reveal. If they can make you reveal, they can make you predictable. And if they can make you predictable, they can make you small. Ignoring is not about punishing others. It is about protecting yourself from being pulled into frames that do not serve you. Every time you engage in a pointless argument, you step into someone else's reality. You accept their terms. You let them set the emotional temperature. And in that moment, you have already lost. Silence keeps you in your own frame. There is a psychological dominance that comes from not needing to win every exchange. When you stop caring about
110 push-ups.
becoming powerful. When you stop needing to correct, you start commanding. When you stop chasing respect, you start radiating it. Most men believe that strength is confrontation. In reality, strength is selectivity. It is the ability to decide what matters and what does not. And what does not matter should not be fed. Imagine a wolf in the forest. He does not bark at every animal. He does not respond to every noise. He moves with quiet intention. And because of that, when he does move, the entire environment shifts. This is what happens when you master the art of ignoring. Your presence becomes heavier, your absence becomes louder, and your attention becomes a scarce, powerful currency. People will begin to feel it before they understand it. They will sense that you are no longer easily accessible, that you are no longer easily moved, that you are no longer emotionally available for manipulation, and they will adjust their behavior accordingly. Some will drift away. Let them. They were only there for the access, not the respect. Others will step closer, more carefully, more deliberately. Those are the ones who recognize power when they see it. And as this pattern continues, you will find
110
yourself
score.
standing in a very different position than before. Quieter, calmer,
No reality where I lose.
and strangely, more
ever.
influential.